So you're a legendary former quarterback. We've seen you on the field, but what made you want to step on the stage and do the Masked Singer?
I think the biggest thing was because I'm not a very good singer and I knew that, but I think in looking at that, my first reaction was no, I'm gonna pass on it. And I said, but give me a night to sleep on it. And then I finally said, you know what? It's kind of something that'll be exciting in life. I've got 10 grandkids, and so I thought that they would all enjoy watching it and get a kick out of it. So that's kind of what got me over the hump. Plus, it got me out of my comfort zone to where it's not something I'd ever done or had confidence in doing. And so kind of enjoy being out of that comfort zone. And so that's why I said, all right, let's go ahead and do this. And it ended up being a great experience too. I'm really glad I did it. The people were great. And it was really a lot of fun.
Yeah, speaking of that comfort zone, how was that leaf sheep costume? Was it comfortable? It definitely was one of the most unique we've seen on the Masked Singer.
Yeah, well, the good thing about it was pretty comfortable. I had to drive it, and I think that it complicated things. So the fact that I had to drive the thing, get it in the right spot on stage, and as well as sing at the same time. So I think it took my mind off of everything, kind of what exactly I was doing. Plus, I couldn't see out of it very well, so I couldn't
Oh,
see the
wow.
audience, which made it a little bit easier for me too, because then I didn't get stage fright having to see
Mhm.
who's in the audience, and I could concentrate on driving it and get my words right and getting it in the right spot. So it was actually pretty comfortable once I got in it and got used to. We had a couple of rehearsals, got used to driving it around. It was good, and I think, like I said, the thing I liked about it most is I couldn't really see out of it, and so therefore it made me feel like I was singing in the shower.
Yeah, that's good. That helps for sure.
Yeah.
Outside of DeMarcus Ware, who was your ambassador and competed on the show before, who else knew about you competing on the show?
That's about it, except the people that went with me. And
Mhm.
so, we wanted to make sure that it was kept a secret like it was supposed to be. And so, not a lot of people, like, I figured what we do is have a little watch party when the
Mhm.
show aired, like it's going to tonight. So, get some people coming over to watch it. And so, I'm sure I'll get plenty of comments after tonight on the fact of who saw it. And so, that'll kind of be fun too. And we can get some laughs out of it. And I'm sure that I haven't seen the show. I haven't
Oh,
seen
really?
me yet either. So it's
Okay.
like I'm kind of curious to see exactly how I sounded too. I hope I didn't sound too bad, but hopefully I'm looking forward to seeing exactly how I sounded too.
No, no, you were great. You were great. Do you think you'll get any commentary from some of your former teammates? You think they'll be reaching out to you?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no doubt I'll get some commentary on this. I'm sure I'll get plenty of jabs on this, but I think that maybe it'll open the door up to where if they get an opportunity to do it, that they can come to me and I say, if you get a chance to do it, you should do it because it's a great experience.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I know it was out of your comfort zone, but were you ever singing back in your football days in the locker room or on the field? Did you ever burst out into song?
You know what? I think the last time I really sang in front of an audience was just by myself was when I was my rookie year when we had to get up and sing in front of the whole team. And so that was probably the last time I'd done that, which was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Um, but sure, you always sing a little bit. You think that it's more in the shower than anywhere, but
Yeah.
every once in a while in the locker room, they'd get a song that I knew, and we'd all kind of sing a little bit together. It was the first, I'm used to having people singing with me, therefore they can drown me out.
Yeah, it always helps to have some background vocals, right?
Yes.
What did you think about the panel's guesses? I mean, they were kind of all over the place, but Ken was the only one who was spot on.
Yeah, and because it had been such a long time since I played football, and so you kind of get out of the spotlight a little bit. So it made me feel good that Ken guessed it right,
Yeah.
but also the other guesses were also very good too, and the fact that
Hmm.
you look at a Tom Brady or a Troy Aikman, those two guys were great football players and could have been the goats too, right? So there's enough clues in there that kind of threw everybody off, but it was good, and I enjoyed the fact that again that Kenny did guess who I was.
Yeah. And lastly, before I let you go, would you ever do something like this again? Now that you've kind of broken the seal a bit and gotten out of your comfort zone.
It depends on what it would be. I think that I was a big fan of The Masked Singer before I did it, and plus I think being in a costume to where they couldn't actually see you. I've been asked to do the Dancing with Stars. I didn't want to do that. And so, um, would I do this? I would definitely think about it. But this was, like I said, I was out of my comfort zone. But once I did it, I was really glad I did it. And kind of felt like, you know, you did something that you weren't comfortable doing, and so it feels like an accomplishment. So
Yeah.
even though I got kicked off, that's okay because it was still felt like, the fact that I did it. I think I patted myself on the back for just doing it, put myself out there.